Jim Man on a quack, and eventually he comes out. Three wraiths appear, stand before you. They're nightmarish. Bodies towering above you, wisps of blackness, mini tornadoes around them. It's like they're made out of kind of fabric that is drifting. You can see the eyes glow, crystal blue, rage. Call to you as it you not disturb it. Whoever sent you, they must not have what is to be found here. Curiosity kills many. His suffering must continue. Be gone. They creep back into the shadows. Disappear from sight. Before they do that, it seems that their heads turn. Right? Well, zoom. It seems like a head covered in shadow cloak. And they heard them whisper to themselves, whispering in a language you cannot hear or understand. But they disappear into the shadows. While that happens, just give me a second. Warbler, we don't have a token for you yet, do you? When you get yeah, sorry. When you get a chance, I don't know if you can send me character art that you might want to use, and what I can do is I can create a you want to use the thing that I use or something token stamp, but I can do it for you if you'd like. I'll make a token so that you can have like Roll20 macros and so on available. Anyway, so I'm going to say that about this point is when Warbler, you tumble into the ice, out of the ice tunnel that has led you into this area. What happened is that you got lost, and I think you said you were found yourself exploring this giant multi-terrorist nation that was partially engulfed by a glacier. And you had noticed signs of battle, signs of camp. You had probably, hidden carefully, maybe if you want, if you wish, or spoken to, you would have seen three northern barbarians moving along, looking like they were harried and worn out, injured, sneaking out of this area. And you're able to trace their path up to this doorway that was half buried in ice, 100 feet up above the base of this terrace area. And if we're okay with that, then what I'm saying is that find yourself now having crawled through this hole, this sort of tunnel that had been dug into the ice that was casing these massive. And you find yourself in a icy, icicle great hole of a giant castle. The ceiling, I would say, is soaring above you, into the darkness. There's a torch lying on the ground that's still partially burning. So it illuminates this area better for massive tapestries and huge, goes it over, archaic and tattered carpet on the floor. And I'm going to say that impish mimpish, you hear something moving around outside. You have the highest passive perception on it. So it's quite careful. It doesn't, not rattling, but there's a croaking sound and just a sound of ice crunching that your ears are just able to pick
Coming
up.
from where, Kai?
Outside of the storage room that you're in now, right? So somewhere outside in the complex. Yeah, kind of hear an icicle crack and break.
Dorn, you hear that?
Hear what?
Somebody's moving outside.
Then let's go find out who it is. Weapon ready and going around the corner.
Dorn, don't be so hasty. Did I lose you guys?
I can still hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? McQuack and both McQuack and
Dorn's heading
Quacker.
straight around the corner, no hesitation.
All right, go at it then. You guys can go ahead and move your character sheets. Your token.
Kai, I'm on the original map.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Same.
I forgot to move you guys to. Yes, my days, guys. You are totally forgot that you guys were on the intro. Yeah. Okay. There you guys are. Right. So I hope Wanderer, you should be able to see now.
Kai, I can't see anything. Can anybody else see anything?
Black screen for me. Oscar, I sent you the.
I can see.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Hey, Kai, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you give the witness access to everybody's character sheet so he can see through everyone?
Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. So. So I should edit. Should be edited and controlled, right? For the
Yeah,
witness.
just the bottom option, not the top.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'll do that right now. Come on. Spell that quick. Let's see. Buck. Witness. And that's witness. Okay, that should be done. So Waller, Jordan Buckman, and Impish Mimpish, with eventually Quack and Witness should now be able to see through. That help there? Anything?
Yeah, it looks like it, but let me take a screenshot so you can see what I'm saying.
Because You guys are. You should be in it. Yeah, in the frost. You're in the frost giant ground level. We're looking at here, you guys. There's a torch in the room, and there's a torch in front of. So I should have sight, but maybe this token doesn't have sight because I haven't released the token. Sight. Updated dynamic lighting. So just Frisch, you're not seeing anything. Is that correct on the map? You can't see where you are.
No, now I just at least see some portions of it because I guess I had it zoomed in a little too much.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you should have the dynamic lighting is functioning. So yeah, you should just see this section that has some columns, right? There's like a door behind you. That's pretty much where you just walked in.
Let's hope it's done randomly revealing the whole map to me.
Yeah. You're right. That was happening last time. Strange. So yeah, I mean, so again, this is enormous. This is roughly dark hewn stone that this is made from. Everything around you is towering, titanic in size. Stairs, the columns there are just ginormous. Or should be ginormous. Supposed to be ginormous. I don't know. This map, it makes it ginormous enough. It's supposed to be pretty big. Anthony, is that helping?
What's helping?
Oh no. I just want to make sure it does that. So you
You see my
is that what you're?
the images I see, right?
Yeah. So you're. Oh wow. So you're only seeing through Warblue. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Huh.
everybody else should be seeing, but I don't know why. It's darkness in their room. And when I'm looking through Mimpish's eyes myself, I can see everything. You see on the bottom screenshot, it's showing my two
Yeah.
monitors.
Yeah. I can see the right monitor. That's what Mimpish can see, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. Should I refresh here? I mean, because the left side monitor is the one that's got that's the witness, right? Recording stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to refresh the witness. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let me see to make sure. Yeah, the witness is on Impish. The witness is definitely on Dorn Buckman. Let's see even Bill McWhackett at this point. Yeah. So except for Asper. Asper name. Should be everybody now.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back. My fiance should already be woken up for work, which means her alarm clock didn't go off.
Wah wah wah. Yeah, so the lighting's now functioning for the witness. Okay.
All right, I will be back. I've got to figure out how to log her computer into Discord and Roll20. Well, her laptop. So, see you all in a little bit.
She joining us?
No, she works as a call center rep from home.
For Roll20?
No.
I think she needs to use your computer. Right?
Oh no, her computer's set up in the front room, so I'm gonna try and set up on her laptop.
Gotcha. Yeah. So she
Because I can't really play in the front room while she's on calls with customers. I'm a bit of a loud person.
I mean, that would be kind of funny, though.
Yeah, but a quick way to get written up too.
fix this stuff. So. All right, War. You should now have.
So I may have lost something, but now everything just went back to black.
Well, all right, try and refresh. What it is, I gave you. I deleted the other token. Let me do this for you because now you have a new token, right? So I should be able to pull 2 warriors out. Yeah. So I made the new token. Try and refresh because you now should see the
So,
token.
nope, I'm seeing it.
Nope.
No, I mean, I am seeing it. You just had it a moment ago.
Okay. All right. So let me delete. I'll delete and then I'll bring it back on. This. How about now?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Cool. There you go. And I've got. I made some macros. You should have a couple of macros there. Right now, you should see all the ability score check, initiative, player tax. The player tax. When you click on that, it's going to open up in the chat. And that's what folded it. So you'll see like a bunch of different, things you can select. And the little chat box is interactive. If you want to, hit somebody with a guiding bolt, just click on that and it will. So most combat stuff and most things you actually shouldn't need to open the character sheet.
Oh, okay. So then I can actually close my character sheet now. Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, you might still need some of your special abilities. You want to look stuff up, but there should be a lot of automated things, and then via the, and I'll fix some things in the character sheet, but via the tokens here, it should be. By the way, you'll see on the top, right? It's all those macros on the top. The torch improved basically it's a little thing that allows you to be holding, your token will light up, like if it's holding any one of these specific types of, a lamp or a hooded lantern or a torch. So you can do that anytime you need to have light. We'll assume that it's available to you. So we have a bunch of little nifty macros and APIs that make our lives easier.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if it's Firefox or what, but with the macro you just sent me with the attacks, I see 4 of them, but so I see 1, 2, 3, 5. The one in the 4th slot is just blank white. Like everything's off to the right side for me and getting cut off. So that's
oh, that's weird.
hang on, I'll screenshot and show it.
There's another thing. Let me put this better. BTT enhancement.
Hear me?
Oh yeah, look at that.
There we go.
That is weird. Man.
Yeah, let me try installing enhancement, and that might help.
You see that, Anthony? Have you ever seen that happen?
Are you using the option to have your sheet as a pop out?
I am. Yep.
All right, yeah, you gotta shut that off.
Because that ends up covering the chat area. Is that what?
Yeah, it just creates a whole new window for your character sheet, and you don't even need it. You can actually subdue your character sheet just by double-clicking the name at the top of your character sheet.
Yeah.
It'll make it nice and small, and you can move it wherever you want.
Yeah.
Because when you use the window as a pop out, when you use your character sheet as a pop out, you don't get the drag and drop options.
So I took that off and still have, like, I got it out of the pop out, and it's still giving me that same issue in the chat.
Are you talking about the yellow? Are you talking about the yellow discussion box that pops up?
Do you see how I foldered his NPC, like his PC actions?
Yeah.
And it seems like it seems like the right hand side of the chat is being cut off, right? Like you can't access him, you can't read him. Seems like that's what's happening to him. Is this correct?
That is exactly what's happening. And hang on, I'll do another quick photo.
All right, then he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to use the macro. The macro is there for convenience. If it doesn't work, then he doesn't need it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why that might be happening. Fakes or whatever seen it. Yeah, I can unfolder it. I can change that. So let me redo your macro so it doesn't do that. Otherwise, it might be too hard to see that. I'm just doing some last minute little tweaks on your character sheet, man. Damage.
Yeah, I mean, as Anthony said, with I won't use macro. Won't kill me.
Sorry, for some reason my dog's trying to play.
Everybody likes D&D.
Tell your dog to make a test fave. I'm lightning bolting in. How do you like that, you little bastard?
Yeah, I'm gonna redo the macros here. I'm gonna double check on the attacks. Healing word. That's the thing. Yeah, that's why that's not working. Healing words. If healing word, guiding bolt, my crossbow makes word rating. I wonder.
And it looks like something's broken with that macro anyway, Todd. Do you see
Yeah,
that there's language at the top?
Exactly. I was trying to figure
Yeah.
out. That's another thing. I was trying to figure out what the heck that is. I think there's just something extra here I'm going to delete just in case. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to redo the macros on his character sheet.
Have you deleted his?
Oh yeah. I got it. Yeah. You're right.
Because it won't let you create new if they already exist.
You're right.
Yep. Oh, all right. Nearly got it. Well, I will say my dog definitely prefers this setup. She's crawled all over my lap and has her head, tail now at this point, on the computer.
Yes,
you. Yeah. Okay. That should be. Take a look there.
Let me try this. Let me quickly try and refresh Roll20, see if that helps.
It should be better. Sorry for that little bit delay. I think that worked. You'll have your attack spells and then your main attacks.
Oh dear. Let's see.
Well, eventually, I suppose both Impish Mimpish and Dorn Buckman are going to move into carefully to the area, the opening. A strange creature.
It's not liking this laptop.
It is a struggle. Well, how about how's everything? Fish, how's that looking for you, my man?
The macros are still a little wonky, but like I said, it's not a big deal. I'll just use the sheet for now, and we can figure it out later, so it doesn't hold everyone up.
Yeah, gotcha. Weird. I mean, do you see the macros on the top though? So they're the top of the map. That also doesn't work well for you. Like if you click on your character sheet,
On your token.
on your token, yeah, I'm sorry. Why do I say that? Yeah, I'm sorry, Anthony. You're right. On your token, right? That you should see that gray box that has a whole bunch of buttons on it.
Yeah, once you click your
Yeah,
token,
hold
there
on,
should be
hold
a subdued toolbar appear on the top part of your screen.
Yep, that works. And you know what? I also had this a lot of the same stuff on the bottom. I had pushed those macros into Roll20.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a bunch that are available. Yeah, it's what you prefer. I mean, you can have obviously the in the bar on the bottom or at just token activated at the top. It's whatever you prefer. Just
Yes, the top network. So I think we're all good.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just trying to load into Roll20 right now.
Okay, that's all right. I can work your guide. So, Doran, you said you were going to move. Goal was
Yeah.
to do it sneakily or in a
Oh no,
fierce.
Dorn doesn't sneak very well.
Yeah. Okay. So, running around the corner, Warbler, you see Dorn. How would you describe yours? I'm going to put you like right here, where you just came out there, and as you sort of crunched forward. What does Dorn look like?
Let's see. Dorn is about as big as a human can be. White holy robes. You know, I never got as far as figuring out hair, but he basically looks like he's been punched a few too many times.
So
just this beat up hulk of a man in a holy robe.
yeah. And he comes running out of the darkness. He kind of runs around his collar. You just see him. Weapons, a hand, shield. Dorn? What do you have? You have a broadsword, right? Is that what you use?
No, I use them all. Dorn does
Okay, yeah,
not like
right.
bladed weapons.
Oh, you're right because you're a cleric. Yeah, Dorn Bruckman comes out and he's. I mean, you momentarily you might think he's a giant. He's a giant of a man. So, impish mimpish. What are you going to be doing?
This is just talking down the hallway thing. Dorn, do you need me?
Is there a problem? All right. Warbler, what does Dorn Buckman see?
Doran would see a fairly small, about 4'11", raven-looking like creature, even though it's not of the raven raven folk. So circling around, looking at the torch, and just kind of bobbing his head up and down, just seeing what's going on with it.
Right. Dorn, what are you going to do?
All right. Does he look undead or not? I'm assuming he does not whatsoever.
He doesn't look undead. No.
No,
Oh, another adventurer. Perhaps a friend. And Dorn's just gonna immediately put his hand out, completely trusting already.
What a
Dorn,
good soul he is.
what the fuck are you doing?
Warbler is going to kind of peek up from the torch, look over at Dorn, and mimic out the word Frank.
Oh shit! Another fucking bird.
And then Dorn's going to say to Mimpish, "Mimpish, it seems we have a new companion."
Yay!
Dorn still has his hand out to shake his hand.
Mimpish waves his hands in the air and does a complete spin and goes, "Yay!"
I'm sorry, give me a second. I'm just trying very hard not to laugh.
Yeah, it's how I roleplay Dorn's low charisma. He trusts everyone immediately.
Oh no, it's more about Impish doing the little ballerina twirl.
Yeah. Yay!
Warbler is gonna look over at. Let me just also make sure because the photo. Impish is a rat folk, bunny folk.
I'm a bunny. I'm fairly short. I'm 2'10", and I just bob up and down constantly.
All right, so Warbler is going to be keeping both eyes, like half of an eye on Dorn, but most of them are on Impish, and really just kind of going between friend, food, friend.
See what did I tell you about these bird people?
You want to hear something pitiful?
What?
All sprinklers have gone off recently. Princess won't go.
But yeah, Dorn's going to go. Friend.
And do you have a name?
So, quite out of nowhere, away from the mimicry, Warbler starts actually speaking somewhat more normally, but stringing together words.
Be right back.
Yeah, Warbler. I can speak. I'm not stupid.
Cool. Good. I'm glad you're not stupid, because we have plenty of stupid birds with us already. And I mean literally stupid.
Maybe they're not stupid. Maybe you're slow. They're fast.
Maybe. I hope so. Yeah, maybe they're not stupid, Dorn. What do you think of that?
Sorry, I stepped away for a second because my fiance needed me to get her cereal from the top shelf.
Good news.
So Dorn, do you think that your feathery friends, McQuacken and Bill, or Donald and Bill, do you think they're stupid?
Dorn doesn't know them well enough to know for certain.
Donald's definitely a dummy.
A little thick-headed, maybe, yes.
He's stupid. I love that word, stupid.
Dorn will admit it is odd that he finds himself more intelligent than Bill. It is rare Dorn finds himself in the more intelligent in the room.
So you see, we agree. Stupid. Okay.
But usually, a bunny hang out with birds. Who can eat him?
They can try to eat me. But it won't be fun for them. What do you do, Warbler? Do you perform magic? Do you worship a deity?
Little cleric.
Oh, a cleric, eh? A man of the cloth.
Yeah.
Who do you follow? Don't say the Raven Queen. Don't say the Raven Queen.
Give me half a sec on that one.
Okay.
Not the Raven Queen.
Yeah, don't say the Raven Queen. Don't say the Raven Queen.
No, the problem is, I know a ton of D&D gods. Let me just check on the world book for Midgard gods. So half a sec.
You can name them. It's
Yeah,
not the
it doesn't
Raven
matter.
Queen. We can check it out later. He says a god. You're not even sure. I'm going to say, right? Because Anthony, I think I'm not sure. Have we agreed that is Impish from Midgard?
Yeah, he could be from Midgard. That's fine.
Or to you, or you guys could be, from another plane. I wasn't really sure how we wanted to.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't have any major backstory ideas for Mindish.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But if you're from Midgard, like he says, a god, maybe you've heard of it.
Well, yeah, since Wobbler is from Midgard originally, actually, so he can go with Mask, as I was originally going to use.
He says, you're like, what's that? You're not sure if you doesn't ring a bell to you, Impish Mimpish. But I don't know if your religion is really that high. So it's,
my religion's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. +5.
Roll a religion check. What is it? Roll a religion check. See if you recognize as God. Yeah. Okay. Well, whoever he says, you know a fair amount about that God and their religion.
I know a fair amount of your God and your religion. I, too, am a man of the cloth.
Dorn is a warrior of the cloth as well. Of course, my god is far away is the best term.
My god's name is Icole.
Lear.
Weird name gods you guys have here. Weird.
Well, you guys stare at each other in this frosty, freezing entryway. Your torch lights flicker like various icicles down to the ceiling, and from the frost and ice that covers both.
You're cutting out again.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Right. I'm just saying you're in this
trickery cleric.
That is exactly it.
Fish?
That is exactly it.
Yeah, I'm a trickery domain cleric too. Well, a little bit trickery domain.
But yeah, I'm very happy to see 2 clerics, considering the fact that I'm a zealot and I get rezzed for free.
Yeah, you could probably get res by him, but I'm not a powerful enough cleric yet. But he seems very capable. Are you, Warbler?
Resin costs money. Money.
Not for him. It's free for him. He's a holy warrior.
Dorn is marked for eternal battle.
No money?
No money to res Dorn.
But then how will I get shiny coin?
You gotta find that stuff.
Alrighty, shall we continue our exploring then?
What are we gonna do about the ghosts and the wraiths?
If they fight us, we fight them.
Yeah, okay.
Their spirits need to be put at rest anyway.
Well, you guys all hear Donald McQuacker screaming from the open doorway,
What is
storage area, armory that you're in. Like, what are you guys doing? What's going on?
Shut up, Dad.
And Dorn's just gonna yell, "New friend!"
Oh, really? Does he have money?
Warbler wants money.
No, he should pay us to be part of the party. Yeah, that's what I say. He should pay me to be part of the party. Don't you all agree?
No, it's a cleric. We should be paying him.
Never.
Hey, Warbler. Hey, Warbler.
I go over to Warbler and I say, "Do you see what I'm talking about? Stupidness. Stupid he is. He's stupid."
Warbler's gonna turn off the mimicry again and just kind of nudge the bunny. Yeah, stupid. I understand now.
What are you guys gonna do? I mean, you're still in the giant frozen castle. Your torch lights are flickering off the icy coverings on the walls and on the columns, off the icicles. It's quite silent now. Still. You could probably hear the wind blowing and down the ice tunnel that Warbler crawled through, that all of you crawled through, right? It's kind of almost like blowing across the top of a bottle. You know, as the wind blows, it makes this sort of weird, eerie, echoing sound that you can hear. Where to go? What to do?
All right. Shall we continue exploring deeper?
Yeah.
Dorn will admit the armor and dwarvish thrower we found are worth serious money already.
Pile of weapons and interesting things that are in that storage room. That's for certain. What you wish to do with yet to be seen.
We have a dwarven thrower and we don't have a fucking dwarf in the party.
Yep. But at least it's definitely worth money if we can find a dwarf to buy it.
That's a legendary weapon, right? The dwarven thrower?
Yes.
It's pretty fancy schmancy.
It's like 50,000 plus.
All right, if we see the treasure and looting list, right? At a dwarven plate mail +1, a dragon slayer short sword, a dwarf ensorcelled pike of some kind that clearly glowed with power. Dwarven weapons and a dwarven shield +1. Clearly, this was stolen by the giants from the warriors.
Don't lay on top of my head! Dog.
Oh. Everybody's being attacked by dogs today.
And this is why mine sits in this kennel all day. Not locked. He just likes it in there.
Yeah, good training.
Okay, there we go. You done, dog?
Just to recall, guys, this route to the north has been explored. Just to the north of you, this is where you found the trapped barbarians, right? Tribal barbarians who told you some information about what they found and why they'd come here. This place was a legendary cursed area. Over here was the larder. It was in rats.
Is Warbler carrying a shield?
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Warbler is carrying a mace hooked onto a belt around his robe, and in his hand is a crossbow.
No shield, huh?
No shield.
We have a +1 shield in the party loot if you want it.
Out of character, I'm going to skip over it because he's not going to be using shields or any shield proficiencies or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, in character, I'm sure he's just kind of looking at it with his head shifting side to side, almost like a confused dog.
Mimpish just he's got a shield and that's it. No weapon. No armor.
Yeah, for Dorn, big giant maul, no armor. But yeah, I still can't see the map. It's
See the map?
loading.
Oh man, sorry. Yeah, it's it's there.
Yeah, so I'm mostly gonna be theater of the mind today for the rest.
It's fine. So again, you guys are in this big, massive hallway. You've explored multiple rooms. You explored there was a storage armory. You explored what look like some sort of a great hall, a feasting hall, where you found the barbarians. There was a room over to the far west where you had found the zombies that were in endless battle. You killed them. There was a pit that led down into the darkness. You think it might actually lead down to the lowest floor that you guys had discovered by finding the stairs that were the secret stairs that were hidden at the top of the platforms outside. And then you found basically a kitchen slash larder. So where you guys want to go?
Let's finish.
Whatever.
Let's finish exploring this floor at least. Shall we just hang along on the right? It sounds like the east is the only side we haven't explored yet.
Well, there is just there's a door to the southwest, just south of the room that had the zombies that you also haven't explored, just so you get a sense. Dawn, you can't see it, but everybody else can. So, again, there's this location not explored. This area over here, past the kitchen area, is unexplored. This area is not fully explored, I believe. And then there's definitely a hallway leading to something over here. Just not sure. There's something over here. You guys make
Yes,
where you want to
map finally loaded. Alright. So let's check out that last room in the south then, and then check out the east side of this floor.
Before going to room, you guys want some light? Maybe a little light?
Yeah, light's always good.
Okay. When Impish says light's always good, Warbler's gonna kind of go over to his shield, really, and try and cast the light cantrip on the shield.
Okay.
How would that react with my void touch buckler, Kai?
Good questions. Let's look at void touch buckler site. So it's a wondrous item, very rare, simple, sat for decades. It's painted by the void. Check the cold cast of beyond, +1 shield. Guys, remember it's a +1 shield. As an action, its bearer may invoke the power of the void for 1 minute. The swirling magic envelops the buckler. Any creature that misses, I don't know. You can see it negatively interacting, right? It doesn't seem to do anything against the power of the shield.
There's
I'll
like
say
these
this.
little shadowy wisps coming off of my shield.
Yeah. So I guess the way it lights up, it takes the void power, and let's say that it shines into like a purplish blue light. So it doesn't shine like a torch, right? So let's say cinematically, right?
Black light.
Yeah, like a black light ish. So it looks more like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just don't point the black light at anyone's ropes, please.
What about your teeth?
No comment.
And so the light spell is going to provide you with an hour, 10, 20-foot radius. So it's essentially a torch. So Anthony, I presume. Dorm, you have a torch, right?
Yep.
Do you have a, okay, yeah. So you're carrying a torch. There's a torch on the ground. I'm going to assume that you guys left behind, and it's probably only burning embers now. So this torch that was on the ground is really not really a torch-like anymore. Very much so. Just going to say that it's just a little bit like that. Yeah, and so you guys come to this door, right? Again, this is another massive door. These doors are very difficult to open. Dorn, you've got massive strength, though, so you're able to, I think, manhandle things in a way that normally wouldn't be possible. Normally, you need two people, right? But don't you have some like advantage on strength checks or something?
I do if I rage, but I've got +8 to it, so.
Okay. Well,
Something happened with the API, Kai. You see where I am? I'm in darkness, but my light source is over here.
over here.
Yeah.
Oh
you see
no.
Yeah, I think it was from me moving Warbler and the torch
Oh yeah.
light.
it? No.
Look at
Like my PC was the light source, and when I moved my PC, the light didn't move with me, and it just
Yeah,
moved
you're
with me.
right. I don't understand. You know what? The torch isn't working very well. Yeah, let me delete this. Shit. That sucks. Blur. Warbler, would you have a torch, you think? I'm gonna try and see if it's gonna work. Torch on you. Ugh. That keeps on happening, and I'll have to.
Wrong button. Warbler would have probably had an unlit torch that probably
Okay.
that he could light. He does have a tinderbox.
You have dark vision?
No, so he was using light when he was going through the thing and got lost. So he's been kind of for the last however many hours just stumbling around in the dark.
The API is nice. I'll deal with it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Do you still want to have the light spell on? Well, anyway, okay, Dorn, I'm going to say you're going to crush this door, right? So you're going to be able to push this door open again. It cracks the ice, the sheets of ice across it cover these massive doors. It breaks under the strength of your push as the door starts, pushing in, and the whole thing just cracks, and the ice just shatters and kind of like if there had been a ice storm, everything except blades of ice. And so, that being said, you will be able to push this door open and feel it. And you see this room is lit by blue glow torches mounted on wall sconces. There's a large brazier in the center of it. There's also 4 more stone pillars like those in the entrance hall reach to the ceiling far above you. The walls and the floor here are almost entirely ice like the outside. And the same set of long icicles hangs down various areas and surfaces. Along the western wall, a stone altar rests in front of a statue depicting the great frost giant. On top of the altar, giant bone, long, maybe it's a leg bone, suspended in a block, crystal clear, flanked by two arms. Besides the altar, a set of stairs lead down into the woods.
You said there's a staircase going down, Kai?
Yep, staircase goes down.
Is that a throne? I see.
This is like an altar, right? So then there's a stone altar that's in front of a statue. That's stone altar, and it seems that upon that altar there's a giant bone, right? That is encased in a crystal clear block of ice.
Is it just a very big bone, or it's a bone from a giant?
It's like a giant's bone. Must be. It's as big as Dorn Buckman.
Does it look like a femur?
Yeah. Look like a femur. And then as you approach the altar, you see a shape. Right hand side. And then suddenly something appears out of shadows.
Hey, Kai, just a question. After once I leveled, we leveled and long rested, right?
I think so. I think you guys long rested and slept. That was weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna adjust my spell slots.
You'll forgive me, I don't remember, right? So make sure, right? I think we're all at level 10, right? That's what it should be. Level 10?
I think I was just short of it.
Okay, or yeah, close to. So,
I just made level.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind the level 1 squishy standing all the way in the back.
You're only level 1?
Oh, yeah, you don't have to be level 1. You can definitely
At least level 9, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can only be level 9.
All right, yeah, no, we were discussing, we didn't know where I should start, so I just created the regular level 1. So I'll just quickly add up some levels.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. As I said, I think you could use a character mancer to create your character using level 1 character mancer, but then I was totally fine with you adding the rest of your levels with the other one. So yeah, that's. I mean, you could still be scared and squishy because you're not going to like what happened. This was something out of the shadows. A thing appears.
Yeah, I think the lowest level one of our PCs is level 9, so level 9 should be fair for him to start at, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't communicate that clearly with you.
No, all good, not a big deal. It's going to be pretty quick to do this.
Yeah, the character mancer fucking rocks.
Yeah.
And so this.
Does it look undead, Kai?
No. It's tall, towers over you, and a freezing cold, chill wind goes off of it. It's almost like it's surrounded in mist. It was kind of hidden against the shadows. You realize it almost looked like ice, and it just you saw the ice shimmer. And as this thing stepped out, so I can say that it reminds you of the thing that you saw that came out of the gate that was opened by the little, crystal ice demons that you fought platforms outside. It has this huge barbed tail. It has this cold blue. But the face is not quite like this. It's a bit insect-like at the same time as it's human. It shitters a bit in a language you cannot understand. Its tail flicking behind it like if this is an alien xenomorph. And it starts to speak in your head. You can hear it. A shrill, piercing sound. It makes everyone in the room, your head kind of hurts momentarily. Right, as you see this, and you all see it sort of. And it starts speaking a multitude of languages. It's saying something. And eventually it'll say something in the language that you will understand. But I mean, it's up to you guys. I know you guys are...
I speak Common, Draconic, and Sylvan.
Okay. So I think eventually it probably hits on Common. Oh. Stranger. Well, it's your lucky day. He sort of it bows. Again, if you remember what you fought before outside, the thing that seemed to come out of the gates was inhuman, insectile, huge. The body looks like that, although his body now is sort of covered with sort of black armor above what looks like insect-like, chitinous, shells, whatever its natural covering is. It moves in a sort of disturbing, like a spider, right? It's sort of like it's too long for your eyes. Yes. Stygia. I have a proposal for you.
You're coming in very broken, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't heard a single word you've said for a little while.
God damn it. How about now? Should I change the server, maybe?
You
Guess
sound
maybe
fine now. It
Yeah,
just seems
I
like
guess
when you fuck with the inflection of your voice.
Yeah, let me turn off something on Discord. Sorry there, guys, that was supposed to happen. So I'm going to turn the noise suppression off, and maybe that's the problem. Okay, so it speaks in this like inhuman voice. You don't see a mouth move. You kind of just see it in your head, right? And it basically it doesn't come to you threat. As it comes out of the shadows and it stops and it stares at you with its flickering tail behind it, and this freezing cold that it's emanating off of it. It bows before you slightly, nods its head. Again, its movements are like a spider-like, that they're like almost too fast for your eyes to see, right? And it says that you are lucky. I am Theodosius, servant of Barxalia, the devil lord of Stygia. Perhaps you have heard of me. Did you hear that?
Yeah, The Devil
Yeah.
Lord of Stygia. You're something the Devil Lord of Stygia. Can I make a check to see if I recognize?
Sure.
What would you like?
Whoosh, I guess. Is that an Arcana? Or would that be a religion check?
up to you.
Man, I guess it's a religion check. Yeah. Okay, yeah, certainly, Stygia. You know that this means that he is a servant of the Nine Hells. And you have some kind of devil before you. It reminds you of the thing that you fought before. It was clear to you that the things that were pouring out of the gateway that was opened by these little demonic ice method things. Demonic, I mean, not quote unquote, just thematically demonic. Must have led to hell, to one of the layers of hell. And here's another one. Yes.
Kai, what layer is Stygia?
Yikes! Yeah.
Definitely not first, second, or third.
So, Stygia.
Should be fifth.
Yeah, right. It's what is it? It's Avernus, and it's Dis, then it's Minauros, then it's Phlegethos, and then it's Stygia. With that, you know that Stygia, as it is said, is a bottomless ocean covered with ice sheets, or frozen sea salted with icebergs. Far, far in the depths of hell. The river Styx cuts across the ice, forming a channel.
So I guess the phrase "cold day in hell" doesn't apply in Forgotten Realms.
Nope.
Though I imagine this devil's sweating a little bit having 3 holy men in the same room as it.
It seems unperturbed by your presence.
Let me speak with my companions real quick. Oh, Mr. Master Devil. Do we treat with the Hells?
No, their presence alone corrupts the world.
Okay.
Yeah, hell's no good. Hell's no good.
I'm gonna come over here.
I have an offer. I have a deal. We can help each other.
Devil's deals always come back to bite those that make them.
No. Where have you heard such a thing? I can offer you great riches and power. It is but a small thing that I ask. I have
Inside check.
waited. Yeah, all right. Well, go ahead. Go to me an insight check. Well, I mean, he doesn't seem to lie when he says that he can offer you riches. You know, but
and power, you know.
yeah, I mean, yes. It's just like if it's gold or gems that you wish, or items of powerful magic. Oh, I can offer you this. I can even offer you my services for a 10-day. Why would you choose to ignore such an offer? Rarely will you say such a thing. And his voice is actually, again, it's insect-like buzzing in your head, plus like the cracking of ice, plus this reverberating sound that's so freakish.
If Donald was here, he would be making a deal with this fucking thing in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. Please listen to me. I've traveled far. waited for centuries here. Oh, you must pity me. I have but a small task to do. And its tail in his hand points at the femur encased in ice. I just need that. That is all. Surely, powerful beings such as yourselves could easily retrieve this for me. As I said, you will be rewarded. And his hands start pouring out like mist, like the misty cold pours out of his hands, and suddenly a sheet of ice forms in between his hands, and he swirls around them, and the sheet sort of curls a bit, and you see like a light comes out of it, and you see this sort of as if words are being written on it, right? Shining blue words, and he grabs this kind of curled piece of ice,
I apologize.
and it looks like a scroll that's made out of ice. And he goes, "But we can make a deal. I have a contract here. Your services for wealth and power, and all I need you to do is just get me that bone. You see, that's all."
Why do you want the bone?
Oh, that's not important now, is it? It's just protected by powerful magic and spirits of these undead giants. And, I've realized that I cannot alone take it. But I tell you that it is a trifle thing, you see. It's not important at all why I want it. It's just that I do want it, and you are here, and I have an offer to make you. You seem
Anything
smart.
inconveniences a devil is a good thing.
You should be more open-minded. Impish Mimpish, because of your role, you know he's clearly not telling you something about the femur. He's hiding things, obviously.
Yeah, can I make a quick perception check on the femur itself?
Yeah. Okay, it is an ancient, it's kind of yellowed with age. Somehow in this massive, 6 foot plus long ice cube, essentially, laying on it. The ice itself, you notice, is covered with some sort of giant runic language. It's clear, it's been chiseled into the ice. The bone itself, you realize, has runes have been carved into it. Do you read giant at all?
Nope.
Okay. Does anyone read giant?
Nope.
Yeah. And you don't know what it is, but it's definitely there. You do notice that there are 4 urns surrounding the altar. These urns are enormous. They're black and so kind of black in the metal, with again rune carvings all over them.
Warbler is going to turn to the double snake and point at the runes and just kind of go, "What's that? What's that?"
Oh, I don't read this mortal language. I wouldn't know. Perhaps it's a poem or some sort of warning. I do know, I can sense that there is powerful magic and spirits that are protecting this bone. It must be something important to the giants. I don't know why it would be. I but do my master's bidding.
Can I roll insight to see if I can detect any kind of like lies in his voice?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and then give me a segundo here, guys. You know he's not being truthful. He certainly knows what the bone is, and he knows what the danger is. He just doesn't want to tell you. You suspect it. The way that he almost has a momentary snicker, right? When he pauses, and it's almost like he's laughing. It doesn't sound like any kind of mortal human laughter, but it just you just catch it and you feel that he's mocking you. And he comes towards you, and he's like holding out the again, he's not doing anything dangerous yet. He's like, why, all you need to do is sign this contract, and I guarantee you, once you retrieve the femur for me, I shall leave you. Or you can keep me, as I said, for 10 days. I can give you gold, gems, rare items of magic. Surely one such as you would wish such things, that you may grow powerful. Only a fool would ignore my simple offer. There were other fools. They've come by. They did not listen. I did nothing to them. I am but a simple servant. I do not wish to fight you. I simply want that. I will say the last set of explorers would not sign my contract, and they went down those stairs. They never returned.
Thorn believes we may have found what remains of them.
So, can you leave here?
Well, of course I can leave, but if I return empty-handed, my lord Parchelia will be angry. So I have waited until the right moment for powerful beings such as you to help this poor, insignificant servant of hell to retrieve a trifle.
How long have you been waiting?
Oh, I suppose it would be many, many of your mortal lifetimes. The incessant noise of the two undead giants that have fought for non-stop. I was becoming so tired of such a thing, but of course I cannot interfere. It is not my place. All I want is that. Won't you help me? And eyes glow blue as it moves again, spider-like. Suddenly it almost like it phase shifts forward. It just moves so quickly. You can hear the clacking of its clawed feet on the ground, but just the way it moves is so disturbing. It moves a bit closer and it says, "Come, come, sign the contract."
No?
Dorn looks at the others and is looking for a nod of do we attack or not? Because that's all Dorn's debating. Do we kill this thing or do we just leave it alone?
Maybe we leave it just for a little while. Go downstairs. I'm saying out of character until like maybe McQuacken shows up.
All right,
It's
so
up to you. I mean, Mimpish could do some fucking terrible shit to this thing.
Yeah, at this point, and with what Dorn is, he can't let a being of hell just walk around in the world. So crack his neck. Rage, it's party time.
Okay. As you crack your neck and you start grabbing your maul, this Pharisius shakes its head and goes, "Really, that's quite unnecessary. Oh, well, so be it." Assuming you're going to attack it. All righty.
Yours?
Shit, we're going to get wicked. Oops. Oh, I need to. Oh, wait, let me get this thing. I have to put it off of 2GM. My apologies. Hold on.
And be making these full, reckless, great weapon shots.
All right. Where's this fucking thing? Oh, it's here. I'm an idiot. I have it in front of me.
Why did it roll 3 times? I only clicked it twice.
So we'll add it to the tiebreaker. Also whisper. No. Never whisper rolls. Okay, yeah, that's that now. Alrighty. So this thing's at an 18. Warbler. Dorn, your initiative.
Yeah,
Could you, yeah.
There we go.
Click on your. Let's get the initiative order there.
Yeah, let's see. There we go.
Oh, yeah, Dorn's at 21. All right, that's.
Nah, the first one I rolled was a 13.
All right, fix it then. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Well, as Impish Mimpish, I believe she might be some spell casting. Perhaps it's starting to move its hands in a spell casting manner.
It's starting to cast a spell. I'm gonna counter that shit.
Oh well, it doesn't. Oh wait, it might. Yeah. So that might be what happens. So what it's going to do is, yeah, it does this thing, and so it's going to try and pull that off. So
What
how
level do you think that is?
interesting? I don't know. DC 17 saving throw. So right. So
Maybe 7th level.
maybe all of. I mean, it's not a spell, right? It's a spell like action that it can take.
Yeah. If you're saying it could be countered, then
I don't know because it's not casting a spell, right? It's a spell like ability.
Yeah.
So I don't think that can. I don't know, Anthony. I don't know if that can be countered.
yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna check.
I think that's one of the things that dispel magic would be used for, honestly.
Let's see. I'm just gonna do a little research on Sage Advice. Okay. Here's a question. Does counterspell work against creatures' innate spell-like abilities? Works against anything that is a spell. So a creature that has an ability to cast Fireball would be subject to it.
Okay.
So it just comes to what level the spell wall of ice is.
What is Wall of Ice? Wall of Ice is again, it's a 7th level spell. It's a 6th level evocation.
6th level. Okay, so I'm gonna try to counter it, and then I've got to make a DC 16 ability check.
All right, so you take your reaction, you suddenly shift gears, and you start creating a counter spell.
Bingo.
Wow. All right. Well, you see that this creature starts. I won't say it's waving its hands. Its eyes glow blue, and out of its hands, like a cold mist starts spreading out, and it's starting to form like a cloud in front of you. And you can see that it's forming stalagmites and stalactites of ice from the floors and the ceiling. And then suddenly, your counter spell, you cry out. And the icicles that start forming floating in midair, they shatter, and then the wind dissipates. Impish mimpish.
Okay.
Actually, this thing moves back. It's like, and it sort of runs back this way. Maybe towards the stairs. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go down here, 10 feet, and then I'm going to lightning bolt him.
Sorry, let's get some music going here, guys. Do that. Music playing?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Whoa! Lightning bolt. Right for a 34 DC dexterity save. All right. 25. Yeah. So the lightning bolt. It's able to dodge the lightning bolt, but I think it takes half damage. Is that what it is?
Half damage. Yeah. So 38 divided by 2 is 19.
Yep. To make sure, right? So, 17 actually, right? Yeah. So,
God, the APIs might be broken.
Yeah, there's some API that's not working here. I keep on having to reset it. It's fucked up. I don't know what's going on. All right. So it takes 17 points of damage as a advantage against saving throws and spells under natural effects, and bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, cold, fire, and poison. It's not immune to that, and so it takes 17 points of damage. As lightning,
it's 19. It's 38 divided by.
Oh, it's 38. You're right. You have +4 because higher level casting. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're right. 19 points. Gets struck.
And then I'm going to
smolders. Right.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Puff of Smoke.
Right. Okay.
It's going to make a dex save.
And the dex save is
16.
Let me just 16. Just give me a second. I had to refresh this. All right, and then after puff of smoke, then I believe is it Warbler who's next?
Yeah, he's gonna make a dex save. Okay.
Wait, isn't it Dorn?
Yeah, I think Dorn.
Dorn. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm just resetting, rebooting Roll20 on my browser. It was just getting stuck for some reason. Okay, Dorn, are you just gonna go in smashing? What's gonna happen?
Pretty much. I already rolled the damage rolls earlier, so
Right.
hit. 23 will hit, right?
Okay. Yeah, 20
Once
feet, I
I-
believe with it.
Get myself over there. I already counted the movement. I
Okay.
have 5 feet of movement left to spare.
Okay. Let's let roll 20 roll up here properly. It's a bit slow. Yeah. All right. So you're going to hit him for 13 points of damage, correct?
Now rolling the damage. Rolled the 28 to hit, and let's see what the damage is.
Okay.
Oof. But 30 points.
Wow, that's nasty.
Yeah, rolled max for the weapon damage, but everything else low. That's my turn.
Okay, just wait up there.
Yeah, let's
Fucking
give
roll
him a
20s.
second so we can.
Yeah, it's just go in and spin in and not doing anything. Come on, man. Come on. Killing me here. What's going on? Yeah, the creature screeches in pain as you hit it. The screech fills your mind. With it, kind of gives you a slight headache. Come on. Opening planar transport. And you can clearly see that it's trying to back itself down the stairs and run away from you. It seems to have not liked the fact that you, Mimpish, was able to undermine its initial attack. I mean, not that it has any kind of facial expressions that you could recognize. But keeps on looking back over its shoulder. Come on. Bad luck, guys. Sorry. Right, finally at the start of combat, and I gotta
That's cool.
refresh my browser. Yep, there it is. Maps up. Good.
All right, dex save.
All right, dex save. Yeah. All right, I got it. Good. He's gonna do a dexterity saving throw now. Do it. Oh, that's a strength. Yeah, really? Fucking slowness. Hold up. Wow. Acting really funky. Ow. What the fuck? It's really taking a long time to load my map up here. I don't know why.
It happened to me earlier too.
Weird. Yeah. Okay.
Red box it down.
All right. So that was a dexterity, 15. So it fails. So then it is blinded until your next turn, right, Anthony?
Yep, to the start of my next turn.
Okay. So then that also means that all of Dorn's original attack would have had been added to.
Yeah, regardless.
Oh, so I didn't need to make the reckless. Okay.
Yeah, but you didn't know that because you went reckless before. What happened?
Yeah, true enough.
But any other attacks against the creature is now going to be. Oh man, what the fuck! Jesus Christ! Not looking happy, and then it will be blinded, bleeding eyes. Eh? Yeah. Okay. Great. So that was Dorn's attack. Yeah. A flurry of blows against this creature. And
It's my turn.
then it is up to Warbler now.
Warbler's going to be squishable streak and cast mirror image to try and not get hit by anything ever.
All right, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, and you're going to stay in the back here. All right. And so then it's going to be. Is there anything else you're going to do,
Nope.
Warbler?
Sorry, in case you missed that, it's over for one.
There's a weird echo thing going on.
Matt, are you not wearing a headset?
Yeah, I'm not wearing a headset.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
somewhere there's
ourselves
echo.
through your speakers.
Set push to talk then. That might fix it.
Cool.
Gotta change this to. So then this creature is going to loom over you, Dorn, and it's basically going to say, you should stick with the deal! Stick with the deal! Stupid! And it is going to try and mush you. So, right. It has a multi-attack. And so it is going to try and. Again, it's a disadvantage because it's blinded, but it's going to try and bite you.
They're straight rolls, Kai, because Dorn went reckless.
Oh, right. Okay. And it's going to try and claw you. And it's going to try. Oh, this thing has Devil's Sight.
Mm-hmm.
But that wouldn't counterbalance the puff of smoke. No.
Yeah, it's not darkness.
It's not darkness. Okay. No. Okay. And so yeah, those are it. You know, it lashes out at you with its claws and it bites down at you, and its tail whips around like the alien xenomorph tail and tries to slash you. Which ones of those hits Dorn? I think Dorn, your AC is 18, so you get hit by the bite for 18 points of damage, 8 piercing, 10 cold.
Okay.
And Dorn, your I know I'm sure this is true, but your maul is magic, right? Hello? You
Yeah,
hear
it's
me?
magic.
It's magic. Okay, just double checking. All right then, Impish Mimpish. It is You are top of the order now after the Ice Devil. What are you going to do?
Okay. Mimpish. I'm gonna need a deck save from the devil.
Ah, right, because it does a deck save. You're going to cast
For
it
the
again,
puff
right?
of smoke, yeah.
Okay, that's your perfect cantrip. Deck save. And DC 16. Oop! Passes it.
Yeah, passed it. Okay. And
No
then
longer blinded.
I'm going to touch. I'm sorry, just give me a second. My Chrome is acting fucking crazy.
And in all your heads as you're attacking this thing, although it's creating agony and like stupid, I will crush you. Just take the deal. You're wasting your energy. You will only die before me. Ah!
And Dorn will tell it I killed one of your kind yesterday.
Chrome is acting fucking retarded.
Do you want me to control your character for you?
Yeah, just firebolt it.
Okay.
And then move me back up 10 feet.
Just get your guy. English.
Oh, I think I'm good, Kai.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Come on. No, I'm not. Roll, good roll.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do attack firebolt. Yeah, firebolt goes flying by, crashes. It hits the icy walls and melts the ice and explodes and little
What
bursts
kind of die is
flame.
my inspiration?
Inspiration. It allows you to re-roll. Actually, no. It gives you advantage. It gives you advantage on rolls. So if you use your inspiration, you get an advantage.
So you got to do that beforehand.
I
can't do post.
You know what? I just forget because we almost barely ever use it.
Because I'll just re-roll it to re-roll. You know, I'm not trying to take the 27 because it's a better roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, let me actually double check because we're barely ever using it. And I always forget. And so, what can you do? If you have an inspiration, you can expend it when you make an attack roll. Saving throw ability check. Spending your inspiration gives you advantage on that roll. Yeah. Especially if your inspiration, you can. Yeah. So technically, you should spend. You should say you're using it before you roll.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the right rules. Okay. And so then Dorn Buckman, this towering monstrosity is in your head. It's yelling at you. It's yelling. It's both threatening and pleading. Strangely with you. Nope.
Reckless great
Nope.
weapon. I'm assuming a 14 doesn't hit.
No. This thing has essentially armor class of 18, so that's what you're gonna have to hit. Oh, Maul that second one hits. Yeah. So one Maul hits. That's 35 points. Yeah, that hurts.
That's my turn.
It is not happy. It's getting pretty fucked up. All right, Warbler, you see that this newfound companion of yours, this hulking priest, is his huge maul is glowing in a bright light. It is hitting this horrible monstrosity, a creature like you've never seen before. Its screams are filling your head, echoing and giving you a headache. And the little rabbit is bouncing around quickly and seems to be quite capable in its magic. What are you going to do?
Is the demon serpent still blinded from the puff of smoke?
It is not. You no longer see the puff of smoke. It seems to have the haze seems to be blown away by this creature, so it can clearly see.
All right, so I will attempt to cast blindness deafness with the blindness version to blind the serpent.
Okay. Choose a creature so it remains. It has to make a Constitution saving throw. And what is actually sit on your token? I should have your spell save DC on your token. I believe your spell save DC is a 15, so it has to make a Constitution save against DC 15.
Yep,
So
spell save is 15. Yep.
Yep, that'll be blinded. All right. Go. Con saving throw.
We might have to move up though.
30 feet. So, yeah, I think you're a little cover, for example, in attack. I think you'd have to be around there. Yeah, you'd have to be by this pillar. So you'd have to move up and get yourself there.
Still not close enough.
Yeah. I mean, you were here. What was your total distance? You have 20 feet of movement from here, right? So you could move here, and then you'd have a little bit of movement and go back. You can move back behind, I believe, to get a little bit of cover. Yeah. Because you can move like that, and then you can go backwards. So that's
back into cover. I still have my mimics.
Yeah, so you can do your attack from that 30 feet. You cast it. It's, you see your magic. What would it look like? What would the spell look like? How would it look like as you're casting it? Let's do a little bit of dramatic role playing there. What's it?
So Warbler would have put the crossbow over his back. Feathers would be a little ruffled up around the neck and higher, as he'd grab the mace instead and use the mace to almost trace it around in a mask-like shape while pointing at the serpent.
Okay. Momentarily you see like a pall of blackness, almost like a mask that forms over this creature. And its eyes go black for a moment, and it seems confused, and then it somehow is able to break the spell. And so, yeah. So you don't think that your spell has been successful, but then you can take what's left of your movement and hide behind the column if you want to take cover. All right.
And that's what he'll do. He'll just kind of hide right back around the corner of it.
Okay, so Pharisis doesn't like what's happening here. He doesn't like how many times he's been hit by Dorn. So Pharisis is this thing is going to try and again triple attack you. And it is going to slap you with the bite, claw, and tail attack. Oh, actually, let me do a d6 here. Make sure I get this one right. Not recharging a 6. Nope. Okay. Yep, it's going to do that. It is going to bite you. And then it's going to claw you. And then it's going to tail you. So Dorn, you're going to get hit by the tail attack for.
By the time.
Yeah, I reckless.
Oh right, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going to get fucking smashed. Yeah, so that's going to be 26. 24 points plus 22 points. So that's going to be 46 points of damage.
Should be 44, right? It's
Did I do it
24.
right? Oh yeah, what time did I added that wrong? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yep, it's 22. Yeah, it's 44. Sorry, I don't know why I put 24 for the first one. It's 22.
So
It's the same.
should be
It's the same damage.
18 points, Thorn, and then 13 points. Are you resistant to cold?
No,
Because
no,
he's
I'm not.
right. He's raging. I'm sorry, because he's
Yeah.
raging, so he's resistant.
So
I
it's
forgot about that.
half
Yeah,
the piercing damage and half the bludgeoning damage.
yeah. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So your piercing is. So I can say that's 20. Right. So the piercing damage is going to be 22. So you're going to get 11 points from the piercing. Correct.
Correct. Don't worry. I usually take care of my resistances on my own.
Okay.
Just
Gotcha.
adding up my damage.
Yep. All right. It's all cool. Right. Yeah. So that hurts. And so, I mean, does it even look like you're hurt? No. Right. If you're already taking that damage.
Getting there. His shade is starting a little.
Yeah. And so it doesn't. The devil doesn't like what's happening here. It's not expecting that they get this hurt. And again, pleads with you. No, I just take the deal. Just take the deal. I need the bone. And it is. So it's taking its. There's nothing else that it can do. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to say that it is going to try and run down the stairs. So Dorn, you're going to get a attack opportunity. It is going to try and run away.
Give me a sec.
And I have to get to. No, you are unsuccessful. And so it is. Ooh. Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it down here. And then let me check how many hit points it actually has. It has that many hit points left. And so technically, guys, it sort of like disappears down the stairs, right? Out of, I think only Dorn, maybe only Dorn can see it. And it was out of everyone else's immediate range. Yeah. Yeah.
Only the one can see it from there.
Yeah, I guess I think Dorn. I guess you could see it as it like run. Well, actually, no. There's a landing in the stairs. So it turns the corner. So it's actually out of your It's out of your sight temporarily. I guess it's temporarily out of your sight.
There. And then I'm gonna just dash that's for my action. Do I see it?
Yeah, just give me a segundo here. Change characters. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to put you there, impish mimpish, right? Because you're going to and from where you were, let's see how far you would have moved.
I can move 50 feet.
50, right? Okay, so you were over here. So that was what your first.
I was here, I think.
Where were you?
25 feet from here. I was over here.
Okay, yeah. So you would have run.
There. So I made it
Yeah.
right down the path.
Yeah, you made it right to the thing. I can imagine that there's this thing was able to move 10 feet and then almost like 25 feet, 30 feet. It's probably under landing, so I'll put it in a way where you can kind of see it. Let me just move it to the right map. Yeah.
It's fine. I have a general idea what direction it's going.
Yeah. You kind of you can kind of see it. Yeah, technically speaking. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
What's your goal?
Shield of Faith on me and spend
Okay.
some sorcery points to twin it. No, I don't have twin spell. I have twin spell. Yeah, I do have twin spell. Okay, so yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm
that's
gonna do.
fine.
So Dorn, you have +2 to your armor class now, and so
All right.
Okay, so that's that. Guys, give me 30 about what your game plan is, because you're not quite able to see where this thing is. It kind of went down the stairs as a landing, and it went around the corner, right? But it's somewhere down there, and you don't know. You did remember it said that this place was a crypt, but who knows what's down there?
Dorn's gonna pursue like the religious zealot he is. My movement speed's 40.
yeah, it didn't get that far, but if it's got a movement speed of 50, you'd have to dash to get to it. Right.
True.
And I don't have haste. I think that's Donald.
All right, gents. So it's Anthony Spell, and then it's going to be Dorn Buckman. All right. What is Dorn going to do?
Pursue, and if there's a shortcut of just jumping down the stairs after it, he's definitely gonna do it.
I mean, this is like stone. It's like carved, right? So it's like it's definitely like a building landing. You got to go down, right, that distance of like 15 feet. There's a landing, and you got to kind of bang around to the other side. So I think from your position, right, you were right there, so you're going to be able to get 15 feet, maybe like 25 feet, and you're probably going to. Okay, I'm going to put you right at the top of the stairs with the creature.
He's got 40 feet of movement. God.
Oh, he's at 40 feet of movement. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, because you're a barbarian. Yeah, so you're going to be right on top of it, on the stairs, as it's running down. And I'm going to put you there now. Dorn is going to make the character sheet for you. Dorn.
Are you able to catch it without dashing? I'm assuming not, but...
Well, it didn't dash. It was right in front of you when it ran away. So if you have 40 foot of movement, it's not going to be able to get away from you. Right?
Awesome.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to sort of encounter it on the stairs. So I'm going to move you, my man Dorn Buckman, to the area here. All right?
Then
So
I think you
Dorn-
know what's coming next.
Yep. Okay, yikes. Yeah, so that's an 18 and a 20. They're both going to hit because this thing is AC 18.
17 guy?
Hmm?
17? 5 minus
Wait, am I doing my math wrong? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's a 17 and a 20. Yeah, well, one of them is. Wow, yeah, I can't do math today. I'm retarded.
32
All right.
points, and that's my turn.
Yeah. It is not happy. And everywhere you guys hear, it's screaming in agony. Okay. Warbler, are you going to go down the stairs and chase this thing?
Warbler's going to get to the top of the stairs, and then quick question. Would he visually see Dorn messed up from the hit?
No. Oh, if you're at the top of the stairs, it's one of those things with this... you won't be able to see because you have to imagine, like, you'd have to go down the stairs, make a left on the landing, and then go the other direction, right down the next set of stairs. So
And how far is that from where he's at? I can't see anything in the dark right now, so...
Hold up. Your guy's in the dark?
Well, there's a pillar in front of him, so I can't see anything.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, well, you could cinematically move out from front of the pillar if you want, right? To kind of like you can see here to see what's going on. It's not a big deal because yeah. So what happens is I'm going to point this out. You are 30 feet from that, just getting to the stairs, and you'd have to run another, essentially more than 30 feet to get down to. Where Dorn probably is. You'd have to be able to run 60 feet. If you dash, you can make it. You might be able to make it. You will make it to a position where you can just see Dorn around the corner. How's that?
Okay,
If
so...
you move action and then a dash action, you'll get there.
Okay, so let's do that. So he'll move and dash, so he's just behind both of them.
Okay, right, and then I am going to.
And if you wanted to heal him, you could use a bonus action to Healing Word.
Well, that was going to be my next step. I just wanted to...
Okay, absolutely. So
before I healed him, that's why I was asking if I would be able to see if he's all bloodied and messed up, or kind of like visually, if I could tell anything about his shape.
No, you can see he's hurt. Oh man, I put you in the wrong location. Sorry, dude.
No problem. Well, while you're doing that, I will at least then, if I can see that he's visually hurt, I will cast Healing
Yeah.
Word.
All right, Healing Word. Go ahead and roll it. Healing Word, and he's going to get some hit points back. And I'm going to put Warbler.
It's going to take a moment because you attempted to use the roll command looking for the value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected.
Oh, right. Sorry. There.
You're from the spell sheet.
Yeah. Well, you're on the map now. Anyway. I'm going to put everyone out of the map. Okay, 6 points. All right, so you get 6 points of healing. Dorn?
9 points. The upcast.
The fuck am I? Oh, God. Yeah, okay. I didn't see it. Nope. Thanks. I just looked at the 6. All right, Anthony, you're going to stay in cover, or are you going to, like, get yourself in a position where you're going to close to this thing? Okay.
I just gotta see it, but it's right.
Yeah. It's going to get a sense of where it is that you want to go. All right, so what's going to happen is that this thing is really fucked up. And it is going to take a... man. Too much here. Okay, let's see. D6. Woo! Lucky it. Well, at that point, then it stares at you guys. It starts breathing out super cold. And it is going to... Wall of ice.
I can't see it.
I mean, it's around the corner. I think you got yourself to a point where you can like look around the corner. So
Right.
I mean,
if I could see it, then I'm gonna try to
yeah. Let's say you can. You know, you're around the edge. You guys are you're on the landing, and you're sort of like turning. You can kind of see above Dorn's shoulder down the stairs.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think it's DC 16. Yep.
Fuck.
Nope. Yeah, it's pushed in space. Future with. Okay. Damaged and boots. Alright, so it's going to make this fucking giant wall, and it's going to block the stairway, because it wants to get the fuck out of there. It's going to cast it right on top of Dorn. Because it is scared. You guys have scared this thing shitless. To be honest with you. Yes. Yeah, a wall of ice. Okay, just put here. Wall of ice. And it is going to try and make this wall of ice. Whatever. It's going to make this giant, deep wall of ice, and it's going to put it right here. Right. And let's double check here, right? This wall of ice is 1 foot thick and up to 30 feet long and 10 feet high. A spherical dome of 20 feet diameter. When the wall appears, each creature in its space is pushed out by the shortest route. And so, I guess what it would have done, it would have done this, actually. So, it's going to take a move action, right, Thorn? And so you're going to attack of opportunity.
Give me a second point.
Yep, it's fine. Not that I'm thinking of what it would actually do. Oh, right, it's 40 feet. That's right, it would have been. It also has a move action of 40 feet, so it's actually no one else except Dorn could catch up to this thing. Okay. Realize it has a move action of 40 feet. Extremely fast.
You can roll an attack for me. Everything's freaking out right now with roll 20.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Sure. Okay. Do it. No problem. I'm gonna. The guy. And Maul +1. Doesn't hit. Successful. And so what it does is it puts this fucking super thick wall of ice right in front of you. And I suppose, right, chooses which side of the wall it lets the creatures incapacitate. So if it dumps the wall of ice on both you, on you, Dorn Buckman, for example, so Dorn can make a decision about what side of the wall it wants to be pushed out of, correct? Anthony?
No.
No.
If
The
it put,
creature.
the creature chooses what side the wall produces damage. Its side or the other side. So Dorn had made his deck save against
Oh, the
wall.
creature. The creature being the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I always get these things wrong. So,
Fire. I think this one works differently. Check the description.
Right. When the wall appears, each creature in its space is pushed out of it by the shortest route. The creature chooses which side of the wall to end up on, unless the creature is incapacitated. Right. So that sounds to me, it's like if I dump the wall on you, Dorn, right? For example, if I wanted to do that.
Yeah, but the creature
then
wouldn't do that, right? It wants to utilize the wall, so putting it on top of the wall where a creature could essentially choose its way on the friendly side.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, so I mean, it could just dump the wall. It lasts for a minute. The wall can be damaged and breached. Each 10-foot section has vulnerable. If a section is destroyed, it leaves behind a sheet of frigid air, which leaves a whole bunch of damage if you try and get through it. So I'm assuming that the wall is 1 foot thick and up to 30 feet long and 10 feet high, or domed 20 feet in length. So I guess it's going to dump the wall in front. I'm just going to make this easy. It's going to dump the wall in front. It basically wants to block everyone from going after it, and it runs away. Right? That's what it's done. Right? So then you guys are going to have to try and get through the wall. I'm going to leave it at that to make our life easy.
Question: what spell level is the wall?
This is a level 6 spell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what it does.
Impish is gonna walk up close to Dorn. Is anybody gonna make saves against the wall damage, Kai? For being in proximity to it?
It doesn't, right? Am I reading this correctly, right? Because it says when the wall appears, each creature is pushed out. The creature chooses. The creature then makes a DC 17 saving throw. It takes 35 points on a failed save, or half as much damage as a successful one. So basically, if I dumped the wall on top of you, Dorn could choose whether it wanted to be on the devil's side or with the group, and and then he would have to do a DC 17 saving throw. And then take damage. But then after that, it's just an ice wall. You only take damage again if you try and break through it.
But the creature wouldn't dump the wall on Dorn to give it the
Each
option.
10
Typically,
foot
it's not
section.
targeting us with the wall because it doesn't want us on its side of the wall.
Yeah.
So it's kind of made this. It essentially made like, an ice cage, and you're on the other side of it, and it ran away.
So what proximity do you have to be next to the wall to have to make the deck save to take hold?
It doesn't actually, because whenever. So what happens is this: if a section is destroyed, it leaves a sheet of frigid air in the space where the wall used to be.
You know what?
Right,
I'm confusing the mechanics of the spell with the wall of fire.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't get damage just by being near it. You only get damage if it's cast on top of you, in the space that you occupy, and it basically starts building up around you, or when you try and break through it. If you break it and then you step through it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna cast enlarge reduce on myself. To make myself a little bigger.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Oh, we no longer have shield ability.
Dorn's just going to say, Dorn thinks it got away at this point. By
No,
the time we break through
Wait,
the wall, who knows where it's going to be.
we can get it. Just 6 more seconds. I'm done.
Dorn Buckman, what are you gonna do?
Dorn's just going to wait.
Hold action, or just you're gonna hold, right? Or you're already in action, or just literally just.
Yeah, I'll ready the action to dash.
Okay, sure. Warbler, what are you gonna do?
Warbler's going to take the mace and again make a mask-like symbol, casting Dispel Magic on. We're trying to cast Dispel Magic on the Wall of Ice. It's going to be a. If it's a 6th level spell, my Wisdom throw is going to have to be. The DC is going to be 10 plus 6, so it'll have to be.
Okay.
And let me just roll with them.
All right. Oh, you got the 16. So then,
Kai, it's a check.
yeah.
It's not a save,
A
it's a
ch-
check.
Oh, it's a
So-
check.
There
Okay.
should be numbers shaved off of that. So I don't
Yeah.
commit it.
No. Right. Yeah. Okay. So you didn't make it. Yeah, because you rolled a save instead of a check. Okay. So then the spell effect is not successful. And Anthony, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put all the players in. And everybody's in the same place. So Anthony, I'm gonna bring your guy on there. All right. So then, yeah, you guys can't release thieves with a wall of ice. It's frosty. You know, you can, and you can definitely tell that this area is just preternaturally dark. It's just darkness beyond this. You know, the shield is still glowing. The light cantrip, I believe, goes on for an hour. But all it can see is sort of like swirling cold right past the first wall of ice, and you can't see anything much besides that as the light kind of spreads out.
It's opaque, the wall, Kai?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think it's got an opaque wall. Feeling that's what it would look like. It's more like glacial ice than it's not like crystal clear ice or anything like that. I don't believe it would be.
So is it like frosty looking ice, or is it?
Yeah, I believe it's like frosty, like glacial like ice. So it's not really see-through. It's opaque. The light of your torches or your shield, it does illuminate it, and you can kind of, you know, like frosted glass. You can see something beyond it. You can just see the edge of the stairs through it, but it's like 1 foot thick, frosty, you know, glass. You can't really see it, you know.
Does it cover the ceiling? Is it up to the ceiling?
Yeah, it's all the way. Yeah, it's all the way up to the ceiling. It casts it so it totally blocks, I believe, right? Because the ceiling here is not as high as the rooms were. And considering how high, let me make sure, right? The spell says that it can make
10
up
feet
to
tall.
30 foot high. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 1 foot thick and up to 30 foot long and 10 feet high. No, okay, I'm wrong. It's 10 feet high. So it's if you could jump over it, you could probably try and jump over it, right? Because the ceiling here is higher. Well, you could see over it if you could get up to the top of it. Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. I thought I misread it. So it's only 10 feet high.
Okay, so we can see the ceiling beyond the wall.
The ice. It has to be.
Okay.
So opaque wall of ice, solid surface. The wall is 1 foot thick and up to 30 feet long and 10 feet high. That's what it says. And because this is a giant stairway, it's definitely at least 20 feet high. So you could try and jump over it, I guess. Yeah. Sorry about that, but I guess that makes sense. You could try and jump over it, or somehow get over it if you can get 10 feet up and then climb.
Yeah, I've got an idea. Okay.
Okay. Impish Mimpish.
I think the creature moved. Okay, so it's my turn, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yep. It's your-
twin spell Thunderstep to bring these two with me, and I'm gonna teleport us as far as I can see, close to the ceiling over the ice.
Okay. And you can thunderstep how far?
90 feet.
Wow. Okay, I guess you can. So you can thunderstep into the air above the sea.
Yeah.
You have to thunderstep where you can see, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. So it won't be the full
so-
90 feet, but
Yeah.
at least we'll be over and beyond the ice. So if we start
I'm-
falling, I'll cast Featherfall.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, how could you do this? You could, if you climb up on Dorn. How tall is Dorn?
I'm large, right? I'm medium right now, so
Oh, you're medium right now.
yeah.
But you can't see over a 10-foot wall. But if you
No.
climbed on Dorn, you could.
I guess so. All right, yeah, that works. We'll do it.
I mean, I just think yeah, right? Because you can't. It's not unless you're gonna. It's hard to jump up and just grab the ice and climb, right? But I think if you sort of cinematically, you're like, Dorn, boost me, right? You jump on Dorn, so then now you can definitely see over. And again, it's 10 feet wall of ice, but it's on a slope, right? So you can sort of see over the edge of the ice into this room over here.
Okay, yeah, then I'll thunderstep the full 90 feet with both
I-
of them in tow.
Although it's dark here, does it matter if it's dark? Because you can't see anything.
Well, they're teleporting. Well, I'll teleport to where I can see, right? So I can see right beyond, where
Okay.
the torchlight is. So I'll teleport to the ceiling 45.
Okay, that's fair. Let's do that, right? And then you'll still kind of be in air though, right? Because you can't really see
Yeah.
the floor.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so we'll do
once we're on the other side, I'll cast Featherfall on us.
Okay.
And
And you'll land like here. Yeah, you'll land like this over here. Okay. Yeah. So I'll move you guys over there.
Accepted that roll 20 is not going to turn back on today for me.
It's okay. We can do a lot just by fear of the mind. All right, yeah. And so you guys land over here, absolute darkness. This is made out of roughly hewn. So all along the floor, you see strange carvings. The ceiling of this is kind of domed and reaches about, just at the maximum distance of your torchlight or the light spell. You can hear the loud clanging of metal slamming against stone, and the air smells faintly of rot. Although here it's even colder than it was upstairs.
Does Born hear any sign of the devil?
Nope. You do not. And so just give me a second. I want to ask my wife something real fast. All right, but the moment that's all you guys hear, see the devil's dawn from your side.
What if we lie to him and tell him we want to make a deal now? No?
Hi guys, sorry. All right, go ahead. I'm back.
Can Dorn make a perception, see if there's any trail, any claw marks from him running, anything?
I think that'd be more like an investigation check. You know, look at the ground and see if you see traces of it.
Just trying to find a direction for my hold action to sprint after him.
Do you want me to roll investigation there for you?
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yep, it's okay. Let's get a check. This trail behind, yes. Ish. 7. Let's do this thing. Okay. I'll say with a 10. I mean, the best you can see that this is frost covered and again filled with ice, and you can definitely see that there are some cracks and scratches in the ice that are leading in this direction.
All right, pursuing after it. Especially if is there any chance of blood as well?
10. I mean, this thing, I don't think it's bleeding yet. So it's beat up. Then you would have run. All right, Warbler.
Alright, Warbler's gonna move forward the full 30 feet that he can, and then from that point, he's going to pull out a pendant from under his robes and cast Dawn the full 60 feet away from him.
All right. So what do you? I'm sorry. What do you cast? You're gonna cast healing word.
Sorry, Dawn.
Dawn. Okay. So 22. Well, what's that? Okay. So Greg's done a 30 foot. 40 foot. Uh-huh.
Besides the attack and damage stuff, it should, flavor-wise, create a bunch of light and sunlight in the what, 40 feet around? Oh, 30-foot radius around it.
Okay, yeah, 40 foot seems okay. I mean that cylinder goes all the way up to the ceiling, right? And you say 60. You're gonna put the full 60. You're gonna put the full 60 feet in front of you. Yeah, right there. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna put. So let me do something here.
What it should do is then it should illuminate kind of that hall, pretty much that hallway or any parts of it that we would see.
Yes. What? Whoa. Something weird going on here. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna dump a torch on there, and I'm gonna adjust it so it's. Got 30-foot radius. 30 feet of bright light. Yeah, okay, cool. Dawn. And then sunburst pendant, right? This light is as bright as sunlight. When a sun appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw. Taking 4. Okay, yeah. All right, so the creature's going to have to take a con saving throw. Cool, that's a spell. Never seen that one done. Familiar with it? So it's going to take a Constitution saving throw. DC 15. All right. You don't know. You hear the creature screech again. Again, you hear it in your mind. Telepath, like, what? We should just bargain. Leave me alone. Make a bargain. You're not going to like what you find down here. Okay, and so the total damage was 22, so it takes half damage.
Oh, it already rolled it. I missed the damage part.
Yeah, it rolled it. It's up there. It's 22 feet. It's 22 of radiant. So it's
Just ignore the other roll.
yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Okay. If you can move it, but you could actually move it 60. And don't forget this, you can move it around. You can 60 feet as a bonus action. So technically, I'm going to change what I did there. So I'm going to make it. I'm going to change what I did. So it is. This is going to go into the token layer. Yeah. And so what I'm going to say is that torch that's over here. This is going to represent momentarily the spell. It's not very cool, but that's the spell for the moment, right? And so you should be able to move it as you need to, Warbler. Yeah.
All right. So as a bonus action, I am going to move it just far enough. Let's say another 10. Yeah, 10 feet, just so we get a little bit of a further peek in, while we could still see towards it.
Okay. Yeah. You should be able to move the token. Yeah, so move it where you want.
No can do.
No? Yeah? Huh. Weird. How about all players? I'll move it 10 feet, but then see if you can move it. Right, the next time. All right. So then.
Yeah, now it looks like I can. Now it gives me a border around it.
Okay. Yeah, I just realized there was something off. All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end soon here, guys, because my is a going away party for one of our neighbors. It's not even a party. It's like a couple of my neighbors in the outside bar. So yeah, carefully socially distant.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Not. I mean, it's not like it's a full blood party. It's a small.
No problem.
Okay, so this is going to be here. It is going to do this thing. It does. Come on. Come on. Oh, there. I need to change that. All right. Oh, this doesn't like good C's here. Try and do that. Okay. Impish, Mimpish.
Okay. She's gonna.
Oh, there's something else now. Now you guys have gone in, I'll tell you something real fast. I think I missed this. I need everyone to roll me a DC Charisma 18 check.
Save or check?
Sorry, for fucking saving throw. DC Charisma saving throw. I always say that wrong. I don't know why. It's a crazy thing I do. Everyone will give me one of those.
Finally got roll 20 working.
Yeah, I fucked up here. Okay, so all of you failed. Okay, so the vestibule is that you see here is fairly dark, right? It's this this huge circular room that came in. I said there's rune carving to the walls, floor to ceiling. There is supposedly wasn't done properly in the dynamic ending. Should have been. Huh. This thing fucked up here, I think. Okay, now you can see it in your, in your torches. In the middle of the room, there's a large iron brazier that's sitting on a stone flint. What the fuck? I think I'm reading a map key here. Give me a second. Nope. It is. So I think I just forgot about it here. Huh? Weird. Okay, so here's what happens is now that you spend a couple seconds in here and you were come with this feeling that you are under the influence of a spell, and so walking in, suddenly the brazier flares into life with a freakish blue glow. Yeah, and so suddenly your tongue feels strange and cottony mouth. There's something odd about it. Dragon. What? What the fuck? I guess that's what it says. The word said it. Okay. All right, guys. And so suddenly you there is a carving of a frost giant, eyes closed, and that stands above the lintel of the. I'll say it's over here. It's not shown on the map, but I'm gonna say it's over here. Yeah. And its eyes suddenly glow bright blue and echoes throughout the room. Have you come to give the respect that they deserve? Any of you know Giant?
No.
Okay. For whatever reason, it sounds a alien tongue, right? It sounds like Giant, but you understand what it's asking. And all around you, the room blue. What are you going to say? Have you come to give the dead the respect they are deserved? Echoes through your head.
Yes?
Everyone must answer something.
Yes, but first, we are dealing with the devil that infests your rest.
Now, the reality is that you are under the effect of a zone of truth. You must, if you fail, you can, while you could refuse to speak, you cannot speak a lie. So make sure that you are saying the truth.
In Dorn's account, it's yes, he's after treasure, putting the undead to rest, and now killing a devil.
Okay. What is Warbler going to say?
You said Warbler could refuse to speak, right?
You can refuse to speak. Yeah.
So he'll just make some little birdie warbling noises and just not really say words.
All right. So that happens. Okay. And you keep on, as long as you remain quiet, you keep on hearing in your head, maybe echoing. You're not too sure. Have you come to the dead? Have you come give the dead the respect they deserve?
After a few of those echoes, Warble would literally just mimic the words, "Dead, they deserve."
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. didn't see this correctly, but all right. So it seems that the spell, its eyes glow blue, and it stops once you give it. Once you give it that answer, it's kind of a weird thing here. But anyway, so all right, the blue glow of the central brazier dies down a little bit. The floor, the runes on the floor, the ceiling, and the walls, they stop glowing so much. And then I guess it's, that kind of happened before Impish and Buckman and Warbler, you did your thing. So, Dorn, what else are you going to do?
Just continue to pursue the devil.
All right.
Dorn's kind of minded.
Sure. So I'm going to push Dorn. I'm going to put it like this. I think we're going to come to an end. But what's going to happen is, Dorn, you're going to run forward up to here. And you think, with your 40 feet, are you dashing?
Pretty much. If 40 feet doesn't let me see it, I dash.
Oh, yeah. So you don't. I'm going to say you dash forward into a hallway. There is something in front of you, a room that looks like there must be some kind of sarcophagi. And then over to your right, you see a room that has a gigantic hole in it. And then you hear the sound of metal hitting stone to your right. But you do not directly see the creature. Which way do you want to go? Left or right?
Mostly
right or forward?
Blood.
Right or forward?
Looking straight down and following the blood. So which way does it
Okay.
faint?
Yeah, so you're going to go over here. You're going to come over here. And then, a second, so what's going to happen as soon as you walk in, right? You already it was kind of a weird sound that you were hearing, but you notice at the bottom of the hole, right, as you're sort of passing, I would say there's a huge hole, 40 feet deep. 40 feet, 6 foot wide. Right, you can see it's enormous and quite deep. It must be a tower's deep in the middle of this room. The walls are lined with funerary recesses. A packed dirt pile is piled along the room's northern end. It's all dirt. The hallways, right? You can see there's multiple hallways leading out. Actually, well, you suspect at the edge of your vision there's a hallway out there. No, you don't. No, you just see this. You don't notice the hallways. I'm going to say this. There's a blue light that is shining up from this creature, right? This strange, weird blue light. Just slightly shining around it, coming from its back. He's surrounded by swirling forms of, what is that? Greenish blue wisps. And you can hear them echoing some sibilant, weird language. And he's constantly swinging at them with what seems to be a shovel. And then he's digging down into the ground with the shovel. And what's going to happen is that as you walk in, you're sort of bursting through and running. You're not really being careful and trying to be quiet. Suddenly the sound of the spirits becomes louder and louder. And they start some kind of strange chant that you don't understand. And And that being said, he's going to want to now. He hears you. He looks at you. He looks up towards you. Right. His eyes, glowing with 2 pinpoints of blue light. Once he sees you, he is going to want to come running at you. With his shovel, he runs to the edge of the pit and starts climbing, or will, eventually. Yeah? Dorn Buckman. And it will do so at the end of your turn, which I believe is now.
Yeah, since I dashed, I do believe that is my turn.
And actually what it does is, first it looks at you and then it's going to throw a rock at you. It jumps and it throws a rock and it tries to hit you. I believe it misses, and then it's going to come running at you. And I guess starts trying to climb the wall. So it's not going to really get there, but it's going to try and start coming at you. All right, so that's that. Okay. I believe would be top of the round. And do you guys mind if we end here? As a frost giant
That's
zombie starts crawling out of a pit. Alrighty. Alright, guys.
Everyone.
Cool. Sorry for a little bit of technical difficulties there, but hope we all enjoyed today.
Yeah. Welcome to the group fish.
Thank you. It has definitely been fun.
Cool.
We usually have a lot more people play, but today was off.
Yeah, today was a bit unusual. A number of people that weren't available.